What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. So, the game last night, the Hurricanes almost come back. But Mendoza proved why he's the #1 pick in this year's draft. If I was the Raiders, I would select him. So, let's go into coaching news. Obviously, John Harbaugh was selected by the Giants, hired. So he is going to be a pain in our rear end for a while. So it looks like the surprise one for me, Robert Saleh in Tennessee. Now, he's got his quarterback in Cam Ward, but that is a huge task otherwise. The Dolphins finalized their own deal with Jeff Hafley, the former coordinator for the Green Bay Packers. Of course, New York Giants introduced John Harbaugh. So that is a deal of 5 years, value of $100 million. Oh boy. It looks like Todd Monken is going to join John Harbaugh. Of course, Kevin Stefanski takes over in Atlanta. That's a mixed bag because you still feel like Stefanski is a great head coach, but you got Deshaun Watson, and he goes from Houston where he's super successful under mediocre coaching, goes to the Browns and just nothing. So I don't know. Third head coach in 6 seasons and 20th in franchise history. Matt LaFleur is getting a contract extension. That is a mistake in my opinion. It's like keeping Sean McDermott. It was time for Sean McDermott to go in Buffalo. I think he's a good head coach, but just not good enough. So just go over who was hired. John Harbaugh goes to the Giants, of course, because nightmares do come true. Kevin Stefanski joins the Dirty Birds in Atlanta. Jeff Hafley, a little bit of a surprise, more than Robert Saleh with Miami. So I guess they're going to start fresh quarterback and all. Robert Saleh in Tennessee, that's going to be interesting. What did the 49ers do at defensive coordinator now? Of course, fired Sean McDermott. Stepped down Mike Tomlin. Brian Callahan, Brian Daboll, Raheem Morris, Pete Carroll, Jonathan Gannon, Mike McDaniel, and Sean McDermott. Did any of them get a shot at a coordinator position or what? Apparently McDaniels has bowed out of the Browns. That organization's a shit show, so I mean, I get it. Raheem Morris, I think, will find a job. Daboll will probably find a coordinator spot, if nothing else. Gannon will probably find a spot. McDaniel will be offensive coordinator somewhere. And you got to believe Sean McDermott will find at least a defensive coordinator spot if he wants to do that somewhere. In the meantime, until he finds another coaching gig next year or something. Maybe somebody hires him this year. The Ravens, maybe. Trayvon Diggs was released by the Packers. He's toast. Jeff Hafley just made Michael Parsons look ridiculous, and Cowboys fans love it. I'm not going to get into that one. Save that for another video. If he goes to Commanders or Redskins, that's going to be a joke. So let me know in the comments if you think we're going to get Jim Leonard, Jonathan Gannon, Durante Jones, or one of these other guys. Could we bring in a Sean McDermott as a defensive coordinator? I mean, he was understudy of the late Jim Johnson with the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know. Apparently they are, yeah. But we'll see. I'd take Jim Leonard. I'd take Brian Flores. Jeff Ulbrich, by the way, is going to stay in Atlanta. He's being retained by Stefanski. Which is somebody the Cowboys wanted to interview, but were never allowed to. So, yeah, we will see. But anyway, guys, if you like the video, like, subscribe, comment, share, notifications. Once we hit 100, doing a free giveaway. Love y'all. Catch y'all next video. Peace.